Hello everybody and welcome back to your favourite FIFA series on YouTube. It's Be a Goalkeeper, episode 30. Before we start, I should plug some of the other stuff that I'm up to at the moment. Obviously I stream on Twitch pretty much every day. I have a second channel now as well for clips and shorts and stuff like that. All the links will be in the description if you want to check it out. I greatly appreciate it. And the last thing, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, and let's get into this. To start things off, I had a comment about the current goalkeeper build, so I thought I'd show it off quickly. You can see currently I'm 6'1", 200 pounds, left footed. I used the one-on-one, quick reflexes and far reach perks. And for the build, I maxed out goalkeeping, added a few to physical, then I put some into shooting as well, because you know, I like to attempt to score some goals here and there. We've got one so far in the series, so hopefully soon in the future we'll get at least another one. And that is it, so let's get into the first game against Monaco.
Who blew this bubble?
So this is my Europa League debut. I didn't expect West Ham to be in the Europa League, so it's a pleasant surprise. I'm excited to finally play some European football. And the first match against Monaco are a very decent team, to be honest. They do have the first opportunity, which I do get forced into a save. Another one, this one's nice and easy, straight at me, easy enough for me to catch it. But you can see in the first 25 minutes, Monaco have been all over us. We've not even been into their half of the field yet. I get very lucky here. The ball just goes past the post after I make the save. And now just look how close this is to a massive mistake. I was definitely sweating a bit after that one, so close, like a little toe width away from conceding a goal, but I can't linger on that for too long because I'm called back into action with another fantastic save. We have just had 40 minutes of constant pressure. Monaco have been all over us, and then they get given a penalty, probably the softest penalty ever. Marcus Alonso tries clearing the ball, deflects off the Monaco player, I think it's Wolf, and back onto his hand. The referee gives a penalty. Now can I continue my fantastic form? No. I go the wrong way and the ball just floats into that side net end, putting us 1-0 down. To be fair, Monaco have probably deserved a goal. We've done a very good job at defending, but finally we are broken by a very poor decision by the referee, and we are suffering because of it. But the penalty, not the best you're ever going to see. The direction is perfect though, into the side net end. If I went the right way, I might have had a good opportunity of saving it. Not a lot of power behind it, so maybe, but then there's just no way I'm going to save that one, is there? Top bins, an absolute world. He's pulled it out the bag. Just wasn't expecting it. The ball's played to his feet. He's taken the tiniest little touch out and managed to find that top corner beautifully. Look how crisp he hits his ball, played straight to his feet, little touch, quick hits it pretty much, defender in his way, but look at that, top bins. Even if I was in the perfect position, I would have struggled to save it anyway, but that is how we're going to end the first half, 2-0 down. We played so well defensively, attacking has been shocking to be honest, but defensively we've done so well, and that penalty's just broken the seal, and Monaco all over us once more, but finally we do get into their opponent's box. It's Bowen with the effort, but the defenders do manage to block the ball, and the keeper just grabs it, holds it tightly, and then I concede another goal. This one I was absolutely fuming at. 3-0 down now, it's Wolf with the goal, and I predicted where he was going to go, but for some reason the animation screws me over big time. The ball's played pretty decently, perfectly timed run, but look at that. You can see I'm moving all the way across, and for some reason, look at the animation, just kind of doesn't dive, kind of falls to the floor, puts his hands weird, and we concede another one. This is where I take matters into my own hand, got the pitch, and we do get an opportunity because of it. It's Paqueta with the goal, 73rd minute, our first shot on target, like proper shot on target, and we score from it, and I had to be involved with a little layoff. Look at that, I was playing the target man up front, drew the defender out, made the space for Paqueta to run into. I think it's Adeyemi passed it to him, and he makes no mistake about it, wellies it past the keeper with laser sights. Ben Davies in the Monaco defence, didn't expect that one, but still, we're in this game. It's my opportunity. I charge into the box, left foot hit it, and it bounces off the crossbar. That could have been it to bring us back into this game, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't meant to be on this day. Now Monaco felt clear, the ball falls to Adeyemi, hits it first time, but the keeper pushed that wide for the corner, and we do go on to lose this game 3-1. I played pretty well, 4 saves from 7 shots. Their keeper didn't have much to do at all, but that is what happens in the Europa League when you don't perform at your best. Now we are back to the Premier League against Nottingham Forest, back at home this time. The first attack of the game against the Nottingham Forest, ball's whipped in and they header it, but I do actually get a fingertip to this. Look at that, just push it into that side net end, the right side for me. Our first attack does not go well.
What the fuck?
I'm really not sure what he was attempting then, but it looked horrendous, and that's the first half done and dusted already. Neither side played well at all, just middle of the park kind of game. Into the second half, and a long ranger is attempted, and the goalkeeper pushes out for a corner, and then from that corner we get given a penalty, and this is even worse than the one we got given against us. Marcus Alonso involved once more, but the hand is nowhere near the ball, but somehow the ball moves in mysterious ways, giving a penalty, and Adeyemi is never going to miss that. 58 minutes on the clock, and we're finally in the lead. To be fair, this game's just been poor from both teams. The opportunities we are creating are not great ones, but finally, the referee has handed us a lifeline, giving us the goal pretty much. I have no idea what's going on with that penalty. The ball just bounced off thin air, but Adeyemi with the penalty just hits it so well, powers it past into that bottom corner. Keeper doesn't even move, lets it go in. Maybe that could be the spark to light the fire in this team, but Keta tries long range, but it's nothing. Going wide anyway, the keeper does just gather it up. Then back to Adeyemi, a little toe poke, and then I get subbed off because I've had nothing to do this whole game. That one save, which I did make, and then Moyes has had enough, but we do go on to win that game. Look at that, no goals even after I get subbed off. Still a clean sheet though, so I will take it, but now we have to move into the Carabao Cup away from home against Stockport. And this game right here should just be a walk in the park. Nice and easy game for us. It starts off 6 minutes into the game, past Adeyemi, and he finds the back of the net already. Look at that finesse with some power behind it as well. Keeper probably should be saving it. His position's a bit awkward, you could say. He left quite a big gap at that near post, but over top through ball to Forgan Hazard, and he just plays it across the box. Defenders nowhere to be seen, no one in sight, and Adeyemi kind of finessed it straight past the keeper. The position, like I said, is a little bit awkward. He should have probably moved over a little bit more. But either way, we're 1-0 up. And now Camavinga in the box, holding onto the ball for what seems like a lifetime. Finally decides to pass it off to Bowen. Hits it, keeper saves it, pushes it onto post. But Bowen is back there and just smashes it straight past the keeper, who's on the floor. Can't get up quick enough. Fantastic goal. But Camavinga, look how long he holds on for the ball. Bowen finally decides to make it around. The keeper does a decent job, but he can't get up quick enough. Defenders nowhere to be seen again. Bowen is never going to miss the rebound though, is he? Look, that keeper does manage to stand up. Maybe he should have stayed on the floor. Would have had a better chance of saving it. And now Forgan Hazard with an effort just past the post. And we go into the half-time interval with the 2-goal lead. Stockport have shown absolutely nothing in this game. It's been all West Ham. It could get worse. And it does get worse. I think it's Paqueta again. But what is the goalkeeper doing? It is number 11. Who is that? It is Paqueta. He's not, I don't thought it was 21, not 11. But either way, look at the goal. The ball is passed to him by, I think it's Hazard, and he hits it first time, but it's straight at the keeper. And look at him. What is he doing? I know it's Stockport, but it's straight at him. It does move a little bit away, just kind of falls to the floor, lets it in, and 3-0 down Stockport, make it 4-0 down. Paqueta once more with another easy goal. Just get the ball on target, it's going to go in. The keeper doesn't have a clue what he is doing. Maybe it's some fan from the stadium. I don't have a clue what is going on. Another great passer, and look at that, left-footed, looks like a little quick shot. Look how weird he hits this ball. I don't know how he gets the power behind it, but either way, the keeper's moving across, but he doesn't follow his momentum, halts the movement, and it's an easy enough goal. But finally Stockport do get a shot on target, which I am there to make a save, and another one this time, little finesse, but I'm there again, and my defender does a good job of clearing it, and they have a free kick, and they whip it, and they find the back of the net. I don't think you realise how mad I was at this went in. There is still that bug in the game where your goalkeeper chooses not to dive. Again, you can see I am moving to that direction. Even after the first one fakes the free kick, I am moving that way. I stay in position. As you can see, running across and doesn't make a move to it at all. Doesn't dive, just stands there and accepts his fate and concedes a goal. We're losing the clean sheet. But yeah, I was just mad as you like at this one. Couldn't believe it. So I end up in the opponent's box with another effort. This time the keeper does make the save. I can't believe he saved that one. Now in 82nd minute, we score another goal. It's getting too much now. 5-1. 82 minutes on the clock. It's a whipped in ball from the far side of the pitch. It's Demirbay with the goal. It's a shocking one from the goalkeeper again. He chooses to save my shot, but he doesn't care if anyone else on the pitch scores. Look at that penalty spot header, lobs the goalkeeper. How short is he? What is going on here? It's a decent header, but the defenders jump late for some reason. He's got his back towards the ball. The keeper's in the wrong position, lets it go over him. It's a shocking all around. I don't think Stockport want to play a game. Adeyemi here with a long ranger. The keeper does make a save. It's a decent save again. From the corner, whipped in. They let in another one. It's 6-1. 91st minute. This game has been put to bed. It's Kira with the goal. The ball is whipped into the mixer. A bit of height on it. And Kira jumps ahead of the defender who's behind him for some reason. Into that corner. It's a great finish, to be fair, from the header. No one on that corner or on the post. He's on the other post. The keeper tries to save it. Nowhere near it. 6-1, and finally this game is over. I'm just super mad that I conceded a free kick, lost my clean sheet, but we go on to win. So we move on to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Now on to the final game of the episode.
Up the toffees.
against Everton, the Toffees, James Rodriguez, still a massive fan apparently. Our confidence must be through the roof after absolute demolishing at Stockport, and it does start off well on this game. It's Kieran once again from a corner, 4 minutes in, and it's a beautiful header. The man on the post couldn't stop this one. This is where I mess up a little bit. I kind of skipped the replay, so I had to do it myself, but he rises between two defenders, goes past the keeper and the man on the line, just uses the wrong foot for some reason, and we're 1-0 up already, and it could go from bad to worse. Kira again, this time the keeper's forced him to save, push out for a corner. This has just been a flying start. It could get better, and it does get better. Hazard with the ball across the box, and it's Paqueta again. Kieran Paqueta on top form with goals. You don't expect it from Kira, but Paqueta, a goal scoring machine. Look at the space Hazard has, a little chip ball across the box on the 6-yard box. Paqueta was waiting and just volleys it past the goalkeeper. He had no chance of that one, but where's the defence? Nowhere near him. Look at the space that close to the goal line. Finally, Everton do get a shot on target, but it's a nice easy one for me, and we do get another opportunity. It's Paqueta once more with a long ranger off the post and in. How unfortunate for the man who intercepts the pass. It falls back to Paqueta, and it's a brilliant strike. I think it's Adeyemi who wins the ball back actually. And look at that little touch, turns, hits it on the spin, and he hits it so cleanly. Look at that. Head down, knows where the goal is, and it just lasers into that post and deflects off it into the other side net in it, putting us 3-0 up against Everton. And we still have another half to get through. Everton need to buck their ideas up big time. Only one shot on target. 65th minute, I do get another one. Look at that for a save. A bit unorthodox, but I do keep the ball out, and that's all that matters. Look at that for an audacious volley. The ball's whipped in, hits it cleanly, but just past the post. And that is where the full-time whistle is blown. 3-0 win, easy as you like. Everton didn't put no fight up at all. Having a quick look at the player stats, I did not know Osimhen played for Chelsea. Look at Billing, second in the goal scorer already. Crazy stuff. But sadly, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, turn your notifications on, and as always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.